Mutual Bowling will not be seen tonight so that we may bring you the following special presentation.
Hey, you are there after all. What are you doing in here, bookhead guy? It's New Year's Eve. Come on, let's go party. I got a great party. Oh, come on. You ain't gonna believe it. It's one of these parties that are dropping a watermelon at midnight. It's gonna be fantastic. The chicks, oh, you're gonna love it. Come on. You'll go? All right, well, let's go. I can't believe it, squarehead. Come on. All right.
What you are seeing is live. It is actually happening right now as you see it. If you were planning on staying home tonight, forget it. We're taking you to an upscale bash in fashionable uptown Minneapolis. And this is only the beginning. Live from Television City Studios at KTMA's Twin Towers, it's TV23's 23rd Annual New Year's Eve Extravaganza. We'll be going live all night as we count down the hours to midnight. Also, free haircuts, the great Melon Run, prizes, live call-ins, and much, much more. For those of you who love the fun and adventure of having your car towed, it's the new fast-paced action game show, Tow 'em. And through the miracle of television, those viewers stuck at home will be transported live to a nifty New Year's Eve bash in uptown Minneapolis. You'll have fun making a complete fool out of yourself and have lots of great stories for the office Monday morning. Also, Star 23 Uplink will bring you direct to Times Square in New York to count down the new year in the Big Apple. A complete evening of fun and excitement, but wait, there's more! 7 best of Saturday Night Live episodes, shown for the first time without commercial interruptions, just like public television. And there's still more! The show that Rex Reed is already calling the must-see of '87, the award-winning news magazine, 15 Minutes. Keep the car plugged in, because later you can drive down to the TV23 studios and ring in the new year with the live, ceremonial dropping of the watermelon at midnight. It's fun, surprises, watermelons, and much, much more. All here on the TV23 23rd Annual New Year's Eve Extravaganza. And now, here's your Toastmaster for the evening, the Guy Lombardo of the Twin Cities, the investigative journalist everybody's talking about, ladies and gentlemen, Bob Bag of Donuts! Thank you, thank you. Hello, Minneapolis. Good evening. Welcome. We are live. Happy New Year. Happy New Year from us at TV23. We are live here. It's New Year's Eve. We're going to have one heck of a time, culminating, of course, with the big dropping of the melon. As a matter of fact, Jimmy, right now, I want to go see that melon shot. How about it? You think we can see that on the monitor over here? We want to see. There it is. There's the melon ramp where the melon is going to come. Of course, the melon is not... Thank you. What a crowd. Of course, the melon is not here yet, but it's on its way. The runner is, last I heard, the runner was a little bit this side of Hudson, so he's definitely on his way. The last relay is going to take us from East St. Paul all the way up here to the big drop at the end of the night, at midnight when we drop the melon. I tell you, this is live TV at its best. I'm normally a professional journalist, as you probably already know, but on New Year's Eve, all bets are off. I just come out here to have fun with the gang, all my friends out here. They're a crazy bunch of people, and we're going to have fun. You know, it's only in America you can do something like this, and it's only at TV23 you're going to get it. This may just be the video event of the year for all you people. We've got one heck of a lineup tonight, and I want to tell you a little bit about it. We're going to have a video party, which you saw a little bit of at the beginning there. We are going to take you live to a fashionable, upscale, uptown Minneapolis New Year's Eve bash. You can have a wonderful time, and you have lots of stories for your friends on Monday morning, as if you were really at the party because you're there. It's the magic of live television. This is live. We can do anything we want. As a matter of fact, we're going to New York to Times Square a little bit later. I'm going to jet out there in a special military reconnaissance jet. I'm going to fly over to the Pan Am building via helicopter. A special police escort's going to take me down to Times Square. We're going to have one heck of a time. We're also going to show that amazing new news magazine show, 15 Minutes, which I humbly have to say is my baby. As a matter of fact, I'm the host of that show, and it's going to be a wonderful time. But I don't want to, thank you, 2 minutes. I don't want to dwell on that, so we're going to go on to the next thing. How many of you people have ever been towed by somebody in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area? How about it? We have a new game show. It's called Tow 'em. It's going to be a heck of a lot of fun, and we plan on having a lot of fun with you people. We're going to show a feature about the history of watermelon running and dropping. We're going to show a feature for all you people who are dropping the melon at home this year on watermelon safety tips. We also have a number for you. That number is 623-1100. That's right, 623-1100. That's the number we want you to call because we have a couple of things we want you people at home to participate in. Over here we have one of our sponsors. His name is the Axeman. It says he's the purveyor of things that range from the useful to those that defy description, where they've been selling all types of surplus to all types of people. That's Dave Gray, the Axeman. I've been there. It's a wonderful show, wonderful store. Item number 105. This is the first thing. We want you to call up and guess what these things are. I don't know what the heck this is. Dave won't tell us what it is, so we're going to have to try to find out. If you know what it is, it's blue, it's fibrous. We want you to call in. People are calling already. Item number 104. It's a spring-like structure. I'm not sure exactly what the heck it is, but somebody knows. We're 1 minute. Okay, somebody knows what the heck it is, so we're just going to let you call in and guess what it is. Item number 103. You know what it is? Take a good look at it. There it is. Item number 103, we want you to guess what the heck it is. Item number 102. Now, I'm going to leave it to your imagination as to what this is. I think you people at home could come up with some pretty clever ideas. So I'm going to let you find out about that. Item number 101. Some type of science fiction space-like device. I'm not sure. You get a picture of that close up there, Jimmy? How about it? You see this? Come on. Let's see it. There it is. Oh, it's kind of an odd kind of thing. Okay? This is one of the things we're going to be doing. We're also going to be giving away free haircuts. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that. This is Craig. How are you, Craig? This is Craig from down at Parkway Barbers. We're going to be telling you a little bit more about that in just a minute. But first, we want to tell you that we want you all to come down to our parking lot for the dropping of the big melon at midnight. And we're going to show you a little tape here to tell you exactly how we can get here. So watch the screen carefully. We want you to come down at midnight.
Here's how to get to TV 23. From East Hennepin Avenue, go north on Stinson 2 blocks to Kennedy Avenue. Turn right and look for the festive watermelon drop tower at the base of the searchlights. From the northern suburbs, take 35W south to the Broadway exit, turn left on Stinson and go 2 blocks south to Kennedy. From St. Paul and eastern suburbs, take 94 west to Highway 280 north, exit to Hennepin and follow the first set of directions. Apple Valley residents will want to take Cedar Avenue north to Crosstown, then Crosstown west to 35W. From that point, use the Stinson exit from 35W. Those of you coming from downtown Chicago, take Lakeshore Drive north to Fullerton Street or Belmont Avenue. Turn left and proceed west to the Kennedy Expressway. Enter the express lane before Irving Park Road and proceed north to the Cumberland Avenue interchange to get to the Northwest Tollway. Proceed north 410 miles and turn left. If your home is in Bozeman, Montana, head east on Main Street 2 lights until you reach North 7th. Turn right and proceed past the Hofbrau on Grant Street. Turn left and after 5 minutes or so, you'll hit Interstate 90. Head east 1,047 miles and turn right. If you're coming from Salt Lake City, don't bother. If you plan on flying from a major hub city, here's a few tips. In Denver, Frontier has 2 nonstops, 318 at 7:35 and 822 at 9:03. From St. Louis, we recommend Northwest Flight 135 departing at 6:30. This is a snack flight and no dinner will be served. From San Francisco, try United Flight 821 departing 3:35, arriving at Denver at 5:01 and connecting with Piedmont Flight 833 from Mobile, Alabama. You'll want to be sure to connect with Delta's Shuttle 14 for Washington, leaving at 8:33 and arriving at 9:30. From there, connect with Northwest Nonstop 835 for the Twin Cities. Upon arrival, an airport limo will be able to whisk you to TV 23. Whatever your means of travel, have a safe and festive New Year, and we'll see you at TV 23.
Some fun. We hope that tape was helpful. Just a reminder, we want you to come down. You'll only be in the parking lot because we can't bring you inside the studio. We just have too much going on here. We want you to come down and rest warm. I'm here with Craig Valzone from Parkway Barbers. Craig, how are you tonight?
Real good.
Good to hear. Have you ever cut hair on TV before?
No, I haven't, Bob.
This is your first time. I want you to know that Craig is the best person there, obviously. Otherwise, they wouldn't let him come down here and cut hair for us. Isn't that right?
Yep.
What would the other barbers down there say about that?
I don't know.
Well, we're going to have a heck of a time. What we want you to do is to call up, make an appointment with Craig. Craig will cut your hair for free. If you come down here, you make an appointment. It takes a half an hour, of course, to cut your hair, so we're going to bring him down here. So we certainly hope you're going to have a lot of fun coming down here, getting your hair cut. calling up, guessing what the items are. We have so much stuff for you to do tonight. I don't see how you can stay away from your phones. I don't see how you can sit at home and have no fun whatsoever. Whoa, we're having a little camera cable problem there, but that's no problem. Okay, what we're going to do right now is to go on to our first episode of Saturday Night Live. Now, this is a memorable episode because this one features Joe Cocker and Eric Idle of Monty Python. Joe Cocker and John Belushi do their famous dueling Cocker sequence, so that's going to be a heck of a lot of fun. So come on back, watch the show, have a lot of fun. It's New Year's Eve, we're live. We want you to come back after these messages. TV23's 23rd Annual New Year's Eve Extravaganza is brought to you by the X-Men Surplus Stores, purveyors of things that range from the useful to those that defy description, where they've been selling all types of surplus to all types of people, located in friendly Fridley and sunny St. Paul. And by Parkway Barbers, celebrating 25 years of high style on St. Paul's East Side. And by the Twin City AMC Jeep and Renault Dealers Association. This is one heck of a crowd. Good evening. Welcome back. Happy New Year. We're live. Hi, I can't even hear myself here. These nutty people back here. We're having a heck of a time. This is TV23's 23rd Annual New Year's Eve Extravaganza. I can hardly hear myself. We're having a crazy crowd back here. I got to tell you, we're doing all kinds of things here tonight. Over here on the side, we have Craig. He's giving a haircut away. Can we get a shot of Craig? Oh, look, there's Craig there. Craig's giving a haircut over there. We have free haircuts all night. If you call in, the appointments are going quick. We want you to call 623-1100. Come on in. We'll get a haircut for free. The appointments that are left open are a little later in the evening. You can get your haircut for the new year, the first haircut of the new year. We're also going to be going to our live video party pretty soon. We're going to be going to New York to celebrate New Year's Eve New York style. We're going to be having a heck of a time. Look at this crowd. This is a nuts crowd. It's wonderful. Keep it going, folks. We're having a great time here. We're also going to be seeing 15 Minutes, the award-winning news magazine. And we're going to be showing a tape on melon history, and everybody's going to be able to watch as we drop the big melon at midnight. Why don't we see that ramp again, Jimmy? Can we see the ramp out there? How about the ramp? There it is. That's the ramp. That's where we're going to be dropping the melon at midnight. But first of all, we're going to a tape. We're going to the video party now. This is the party that's made just for you. This is our video party. Let's take it away to the video. There we go.
This is the place, buddy. Well, God, it's open. We might as well just go in, huh? Right, all right, just stay cool. It's no big deal. I know, yeah. Don't be shy. It's no problem. Let's go. Those are nice folks. I've met them all before.
Hey, Jack.
Hey, how you doing, buddy? Hey, good to see you. Hey, what's up? Hey, I want to meet my friend. This is my friend Emilia.
Hey, bring your melon?
Yeah.
Oh, what do you mean, no?
We thought the melon was going to be here, right there?
Well, we got plenty. We'll share.
I know these other guys. We'll meet them later. There's a lot of cool people here. We're right here.
Yeah.
This is Beverly. This is Beverly. This is Nyan.
Hi. Did you bring?
This is Jack. Jack right here. Jack. We're just introduced. Jack. Nyan's a really good guy. Really good. Yeah.
Well, fantastic. Nice to meet
yeah.
you.
Come on. You're gonna love these people around here. Can I introduce you? Yeah. This is Megan.
Tell me about you. Nice to meet you.
Okay. I don't know. Some of these people are here. Okay. He's a cool guy. He's a new guy.
Have you hugged your melon today?
Well, let's move right over here. This is a really good friend of mine right here. Right here.
Hey, how you doing?
This is Jackson O'Neill. Jackson O'Neill.
Nice to meet you.
This is Ying.
Bitchin' night for the melon, buddy. This is gonna be great.
Watch out for this Jackson guy, you know. Sorry. All right. And this is Mike. Mike, this is good.
Hey, you brought the melon.
Melon's here somewhere.
Just tell him you brought the melon. It doesn't matter. It makes a better impression on it. God, you know, you can't act like a square the whole time. This is a fun party. You got to learn how to have fun. Okay? Let's get a beer. We'll talk to these people. Let's go over to the keg.
You need a melon to get a beer.
Did you bring your melon? You can't have a melon unless you brought your melon. You got one?
It's in the microwave.
The melon's in the microwave.
For sure you have the melon.
I want to meet you a good friend of mine. This is my buddy Jack. Jack, this is the name of it? Yeah, Jack.
I think we're going to win the 12-meter melon competition.
You got your melon?
Oh, we're going to win. I mean,
This guy's a winner. He's got the winner's wreath right there. Hawaiian, buddy. Hey, let's go to Hawaii.
Boy, That looks like a heck of a party, doesn't it? Looks like a lot of fun. We're here. This is Stu Dahl. Stu is getting his first haircut of the year. Stu, how do you feel about that?
I think it's a fabulous way to spend New Year's Eve.
I think it's a great thing. A new year, a new haircut.
Fantastic.
Craig, what'd you say about Stu's hair?
Man's got real nice hair.
Good. It's a good head of hair there, a little gray. Would you do anything about that gray yourself?
No, I'd leave it in there.
Like that. Makes him look distinguished, doesn't it? Well, we're all booked up on the haircuts right now, but you can call in and see if there are any cancellations. Oh, sorry, here we are. We're all booked up on the haircuts right now, as you can see, but you can call in a little bit later and see if there are any cancellations. But we do have something else that you can do to have a little fun. The number to call is right there on your screen. We're going over here now, okay? You want to follow me, Johnny? We're going over here to the Axeman table. We want you to call 623-1100 because we have some items here. We're going to play Guess the Item. All right. I have to be able to hear myself now. Come on. Keep it up, but quietly. Okay, we have some wonderful items here that we want you to guess. If you can guess what these items are, supplied by the Axeman Surplus, which is in friendly Fridley and sunny St. Paul, then you win not only the item, but a $5 gift certificate to Axeman Surplus. This is one heck of a store. It has the most useful objects, the most eclectic objects. Item number 105. Nobody knows what this is. We need you to call in and tell us what the heck it is. 623-1100. Item number 104. I know what it is now, but nobody's guessed it yet. Somebody said an egg slicer. This is not an egg slicer. It's too darn big. Now, come on. What is this thing? Item number 103. Can you guess what it is? I think I know what it is, but I'm not going to tell you because you have to come in and call in and guess. That's the fun of live television. Okay, item number 102. What the heck is it? I certainly don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I mean, you can say a lot of things about this, but I'd rather have you folks call in and see what you think they are. Item number 101. Do you know what it is? Do you work with highly technical equipment? We want you to call in and tell us just what the heck it is, because some of us don't know. That number again is 623-1100. We're 2 minutes away. Okay, well, I gotta fill up a little time here. What we want to do now is tell you about the runner who's coming down here. We have a Melon runner who's running. The last I heard, he was still someplace east of St. Paul. Now, that's a long way to go before he gets here. We also want you to call in. Call in about these items. We want you to win an item. We want you to call in and give the Axeman some business. We want you to have some fun, and we want you to call in and have a lot of fun. If we do guess the items, we have lots more. Look at this. This is something for later. I just want to show you because I love this thing. What the heck is it? I certainly don't know. I've never seen anything like that before in my life. But we hope you did because then you can call in and see what it is. Okay, next break, we're going to have a wonderful new game show that we call Tome. Oh, there's the melon ramp. Folks, see the melon ramp over there? There it is on the air. That's where we're going to be dropping the melon in front of the building. We want you to come down here for midnight to drop the big melon. We're going to drop the melon. The melon runner is going to make it here. We're going to drop the melon off of that very ramp, and we're going to have a heck of a time. We want you to come bring warm clothes because it is cold out tonight. 10 seconds, 9 seconds. Okay, we're going to the Saturday Night Live episode with Steve Martin. We're going to have a heck of a time. It's New Year's Eve. We're having fun. There it is. We're having a ball. How much time we got? Okay, how about it? Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. This is New Year's Eve. This is TV 23. I'm Bob Bag of Donuts, and we're live, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to call us up. I want you to call 623-1100. I want you to dial carefully, 623-1100. I want you to call up, guess the items the Axeman has. I want you to call up, see if there are any openings for the barber. I don't think there are, but there might be a cancellation. I want you to call up. I want you to have fun here on New Year's Eve. I want you to have a ball here. Like these people are having a ball right here, aren't you? Lots of people are calling in. Some people have guessed items right. We have a couple of other items we're going to put up there, so keep calling in and keep guessing. We'll be getting to that. But first, you know, the holiday season brings up a lot of fine memories, like Jack Frost roasting on an open fire, chestnuts nipping at your nose. But one thing that always sticks in your mind is the feeling you get when you walk out of your home on a frosty morning and you see a large patch of snow where your car ought to be. That's right, you've been towed. And so for those people who understand the wonderment of walking down to that impound lot, and those who inevitably will, it's time now for our fast-paced action game, Tow 'em! You want to get rid of that so we can keep on going? Okay, here we go. You know, if you'd like to play Toem at home, call us now at 623-1100. Call us if you want to play Toem at home. We'll tell you how to do it. You could win a Melon Run 86 t-shirt. So call us now. But the first thing we're going to do is introduce our first contestant here. Our first contestant from Coon Rapids is an independent wrecker who collects predatory fish and studies Plato in his off hours. Meet Chris Nissisen. And on the other side of Chris here, he's a skin-diving puka shell farmer and raconteur who holds the all-time one-day car total record in Minneapolis, the terror of Lagoon Avenue. Meet Tom Scratchy Waldo. Okay, folks, Chris, Tom, you ready to play? Here's our first question. Shh. Come on now. A snow emergency has been declared. You're driving your wrecker through South Minneapolis when you spot an 81 Saab 900 Turbo parked on the east side of a one-way snow emergency street. What do? Tom.
Yeah, Tom.
That's right, is right, and you get that round. And now it's time for the toss-up question. Question number 2. A recent blizzard has lightly dusted residential streets with a scant 2 feet of fresh powder snow. Upon arriving at the scene, you spy an elderly woman making her way towards a stalled, cream-colored 1986 Dodge Coronet. Judging by the rate of her progress with her walker, you conclude that she won't make the Dodge on time and she might freeze to death in the 20-below weather. What do? Chris. Is right. We got 2 right answers. So it's a tie for this round. We got a call. Okay. Oh, doesn't anybody call? Does anybody call to play Toem? We got a caller. We're going over to the phones, ladies and gentlemen. We're going over to the phones right now. Okay. Is he on the phone? Oh, get him back. Okay, we've got a contestant. He'll be back here in just a minute. We want to tell you we're going to be playing Toem one more time for those people who haven't had a chance to play. So later in the night, you're going to be able to call back. So we got to get this person on the phone. Do we have him? We got a Toem person. Okay. Okay, hang on. I have to get Amy. Can you hang on just a second? I have to get our microphone to get you on here. Okay, this is our high-tech. This is our high-tech phone right here. Okay, Amy. I've got your question right here. Okay, you are.
Maybe next time, okay? I mean, I'll have your card.
Okay, you have it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. You have. Oh, where's that question? I lost the question. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay, odd-even parking has been declared infringement. You see a woman with a station wagon full of kids rushing to a pharmacy. She has left the kids in the car, but she's parked on the outside of the street on an even day. What do? Your Tom is right, and you got it. We're going to send you a TV 23 Melon t-shirt, so hang on the line, and we'll have somebody take care of that for you, okay? Thanks for playing. Okay, well, we got to get out of here. Give me back my microphone. We got to get out of here now. We're going to have lots of fun. We want you to watch this. Watch very closely. We're going to have a heck of a lot of fun here. I don't even know what we're doing, but I don't care, because this is live television. 3 seconds away. 2, watch this tape. It's going to be a lot of fun. Here we are. That was a salute to the impound workers of Minneapolis. We're here at the Axeman's table, and we want people to keep on calling in. I want to tell you a little bit about the Axeman. The Axeman is in Friendly Fridley and sunny St. Paul. The Axeman has all kinds of surplus. He has wonderful items. He has items from the simple to the obscure. He has very useful items. He has very eclectic items. And we're giving away some of his items. If you can call up and guess correctly what it is. Item number 105. Nobody's guessed what this is. I just found out. Dave Gray from the Axeman just called up and told me what this is. So we want you to call him. I really urge you to go down to the Axeman store because it is a heck of a place. There's one on University Avenue in St. Paul. I've been there myself. Okay, we do have some guesses on this one. No, it is not a noodle slicer. It is not an egg slicer. Okay, and it is not, no, it's not that. It's not part of a gas burner either, and it's not a burner for a hot air balloon. Now, come on, you people can guess better than that. We're moving on to our next item, 103. It is not an electric paint scraper, and it is not an electrically heated pancake turner. What is it? Call up and guess. See what you can do. Okay. Now this one, it is not an anchor, okay, and it is not a Jeep part. It's something else. We're not going to tell you what it is. You have to call in and guess what it is. Okay. Somebody has guessed what this is. We're going to call that person back and tell them that they won. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace this and put up a new item 101. What the heck is it? We want you to call in and tell us what it is. Tell us what it is. This other thing is gone here. This was a heating vent, okay? We're moving over now. We're going to go over and see what's going on here. We're walking over to the barber shop, ladies and gentlemen, and look what's going on here. Craig, tell us a little bit about your customer here.
Oh, this is Mike Hawes. He's from Minneapolis, and he came in with quite long hair, and he wants a conservative businessman's haircut.
Mike, it's a change of pace for you, isn't it?
Not really. I just kind of put off getting my hair cut.
You getting a new job or anything here?
No, I'm just trying to keep the one I have.
What do you do, Mike?
I work for General Mills as a computer programmer.
Good for you. Have you ever been towed?
Yes. I can relate to that. I used to go to the U of M and I got towed twice from there. So.
I understand. How's his head of hair, Craig?
Well, he's got a real nice head of hair.
Looks like a little bit of a receding hairline here, you know, but
that's not bad.
It's not bad. It's pretty good. I think he's going to be a striking man once he finishes. Maybe we'll be able to come back after Saturday night and see exactly what's going on. Well, we're about to wrap it up here. Oh, there we are over there. We're about to wrap it up here for another break. We want you to come back because we have another edition of Saturday Night Live. We're going to be doing all kinds of things. We're going to be going to New York. We're going to be concluding with the big drop of the melon at midnight. We want you to come back. We want you to have fun. We're live here. We're having a ball, so come on back after this message. Here we are. Happy New Year, everybody. I'm Bob Bag of Donuts. We're live. I got to tell you about the power of television. Look at this crowd. Listen to all these phone calls. They are crazy, ladies and gentlemen. They're having a heck of a time. We're going to drop the melon at midnight just for you people who aren't dropping the melon at home. We're going to be going back to our video party in just a moment. We're going to be going to New York real soon. We're going to be having one heck of a time. The power of television is immense. TV 23 are the only ones in this area who would bring you something like this. We're having a heck of a lot of fun. I want to make a special mention real quick. Captain Schaub and the people down at the St. Paul Fire Station on Como Avenue, we salute you folks. How about it for the fire station? We know you're going to do a great job for us, and you know, any place there's a fire, you're going to be there, and we're really burning up down here. But don't come down just because I said that, because we really don't have a fire. We're just burning up. We're having a fun time. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to go to a tape. Oh, here we go. We're going to the tape. We're going to the tape. It's about melon safety at home.
With the new year comes a traditional dropping of a watermelon. To help you and your family have a safe drop this year, we urge you to follow these simple common sense tips. First, choose the proper melon. A nice oblong football-shaped watermelon is best for dropping. Don't confuse the watermelon with its cousins, the honeydew or the cantaloupe. They are much smaller, do not drop well, and are not steeped in the tradition and mystique which has made watermelons the dropping objects of choice. Under no circumstances attempt to drop a pumpkin. Mixing traditional holiday fruits is dangerous business and could result in explosion. Prepare the drop zone. Stand with back erect, feet spread to shoulder width, the palms of each hand cupping the melon on each end. Exercise extreme caution when dropping the melon. With all the excitement of New Year's Eve, some people are bound to toss the melon high into the air or aim it at a loved one. A watermelon on a wild trajectory is not a pretty sight and may turn a joyful yearly tradition into a needless, regretful tragedy. Just before dropping the melon, you should shout, "I'm dropping the melon now!" Then, after checking the drop area for children and pets, release the melon by pulling your hands away from the sides of the fruit. Run to one side and enjoy the graceful flight of the melon and the resounding splat of its impact. After the drop, enjoy your watermelon. It's delicious and good for you. Many of you may want to do as the ancient Romans did and rub the watermelon pulp into your hair and all over your shirt. Let's review. First, choose a proper melon. Next, prepare the drop site. Then, with feet at shoulder's width, grip the melon with the palms of your hand. Shout, "I am dropping the melon now!" And after checking the area for children and pets, pull your hands to the side away from the fruit. Run to one side and enjoy the flight and splat of the melon fall. For a printed copy of these safety tips, write to Safe Watermelon Dropping, TV 23, 2505 Kennedy Street Northeast, Minneapolis, Minnesota, 55413. And from all of us at TV 23, happy holidays, happy safe watermelon drop, and a happy new year.
This is Randy Pavlak. He's getting his haircut tonight. It's New Year's Eve, and we're giving away free haircuts. All the appointments seem to be booked up right now. This is Craig Falzone, and he's from Parkview Barbers from the east side of St. Paul. He's giving haircuts tonight. They've been there for 25 years. Craig is a professional, you can see. As a matter of fact, Mike, come on over here. Mike, can we get a shot of Mike here? Come on over, right here, Mike. Mike just finished getting his haircut. Look at that head of hair, folks. Does that look like a nice haircut to you? Mike, what do you think of your haircut?
I think it's a very nice haircut.
That's great.
Yep.
That's great.
Great job.
I'm sorry. I have to go back here. We have an interruption here. We're going to be going to the video party. It seems to be steaming up a little bit. It looks like our party goer is starting to get into the swing of things. He eyeballed the cheese. I think he's going to go back for that cheese. We got to stop and see what he does, because I know that you, the subjective party goer at home, really love cheese. So let's go back over to the video party and see exactly what's happening over there. How about it?
Hey, speaking of melons, how about those Minnesota Vikings, huh? Great season, huh? Yeah. I tell you. Yeah. Hey, Steve, take your coat off, huh? Stick around a while.
Yeah, I think maybe I will. What do you say? He didn't wear a coat because he's a bozo.
Well, it's only 40 below, huh?
Yeah, hey, where's my beer? I didn't get one. Hey, all right, buddy. All right, how you doing? Well, let's just mingle, huh? What do you say? You know, I got some people I want to talk to. Hey, for crying out loud. All right.
Give me that beer, too.
We'll see you later. Just play it cool. You'll have fun. Just act like you got a melon. They ask you about a melon. Just act cool. Act like you got it. It's no big deal. Okay? Hey, see you later. I want to talk.
Tons of girls here asking about the melon. I told them you were going to bring it along, so don't worry about it. We're all waiting for you.
Every night.
Hey, it's really, tonight the melon is going to be superb. I'm so glad you're here. Here's Melon Madness is alive and well here this evening. It's going to be.
Sorry, that's your beer. I'm sorry, buddy. All right. Yeah.
Hey, cheers. Here's to a hellion with a million.
Happy New Year!
Just don't
having fun?
Happy New Year.
That's good. We all are.
That's good.
Doesn't that look like a fun party to you? It looks like it's getting a little wild to me, but what do I know? I'm a journalist. I don't know these things. We're live here, and we're over at the Axeman's table. We're going to go through these items one more time. Nobody has guessed even close to what this is. This is not optical fiber. This is not fiber optics fiber, okay? So nobody has even come close to guessing what that is. This one is a toughie, okay? We've had a good guess on it, so I'm just going to leave it at that, okay? You see this thing right here? It's got a spring action to it. It looks like a lot of fun. So we're going to go on to the next item here. This one has been guessed. So next time around, thank you. 1 minute here. This one has been guessed. So the next time around, we're going to tell you what it is, and we're going to put up a new item here, okay? This one, nobody is even close on this one. Now, looking at it for a while, take a look at that. How about a close-up here, Jimmy? Look at that. Nobody's even close on this thing. So, come on. You got to call in and guess it. And this, well, I've heard a couple of things close. This is the Axeman stuff here we're looking at, the Axeman surplus at Friendly Fridley in sunny St. Paul. What the heck is this thing? Jimmy, let's take a look at it. How about it? What the heck do you think that is? I don't know what it is. So call in, have some fun. I want you to see something. There are dogs here in the studio, you see? Friendly puppies. Those are Don O'Connor's puppies. Okay, we're having a heck of a lot of fun here. We're 15 seconds away from the next Saturday Night Live episode. This one features Minnesota's own Fran Tarkenton. How about it? So have fun, come back. We're going to drop the melon. We're going to update the melon rudder. We're going to go to New York. We're having fun. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. We're live. It's TV 23. We're having a heck of a time. It's Melon Drop night here. And, we want to tell you something. If you were to take the family out for New Year's Eve, say to New York, Times Square, where we're going later, it'd cost you a heck of a lot of money. It'd cost, we estimate, about $2,000 to have them stay at, say, the Sheraton Netherland, go down to a nice dinner at the Russian Tea Room, and then go out for New Year's. It cost about $2 grand. But here, we bring you the same value, better entertainment, and you don't pay a thing for it, except, if you want to pledge at any one of our... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This isn't a pledge break. This isn't public television. We just want to leave you with this final message. You are the commercial in commercial TV. You know, television journalism has come a long way since the days of black and white. We want to show you something that I'm personally very proud of. It's a television show we like to call 15 Minutes. It's hardcore journalism at its very finest here in the Twin Cities. We have a news magazine that we think you are going to enjoy. How much time now?
30 seconds.
30 seconds. I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I am a rough and tumble journalist from the streets of... I can't hear myself. I'm talking about myself. Now, come on. I'm a rough and tumble journalist who started out his career operating the dingbat remover at a television station in the Quad Cities. I've come a long way in that time. It's time for us now to show you exactly what I've done in that time. This is 15 Minutes.
Good evening, I'm Bob Bag of Donuts. Here at KTMA, we don't do the news. That's why we're taking this time to bring you hearsay, innuendo, and sheer conjecture. We call it 15 Minutes. And tonight's story is a tale of paranoia, deception, and intrigue entitled, Oh, Those Martians. It has been said by many a government bureaucrat that the best way to hide something is to put it in plain sight. Well, that's exactly what the United States government has been doing for over 50 years. You see, 15 Minutes has discovered a new secret military installation. And no, it's not in the Nevada desert, and no, it's not in some remote third world country. It's right here in urban America, and you're looking right at it. This story begins in 1938 when Orson Welles made his historic radio broadcast of H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds. The program was a sensation. Many people believed what they heard. Earth was being invaded by Martians and time was running out. The incident prompted federal legislation mandating proper identification for dramatic material in all future broadcasts. And so the case of the Martians invading Earth was closed. Or was it? If anyone on this planet knows about Martians, it's Mrs. Lars Svensson. For 17 years, her husband, Lars, was an employee of a top-secret branch of the Department of Bureau Affairs in Washington.
The code name was Circus Peanut.
Circus Peanut?
Circus Peanut.
You mean like those little marshmallow
Yes,
candy
gooey
circus,
peanuts.
Circus Peanut.
Yes, the candy.
Project Circus Peanut.
Yes, yes.
Okay. And what was its official classification?
Its official classification was the Martian Defense Bureau Administration.
As fantastic as it may sound, Mrs. Svensson has a stack of memos to back up her claim.
Here's one, Mr. Bag of Donuts. May I call you Mr. Bag of Donuts?
Why, certainly.
Okay. This is from the Department of Bureaus.
It's a gag memo from Lars' boss, Leland Janke, Assistant Administrator, United States Department of Bureaus, and I quote, I hereby order you to desist inquiring, writing, or speaking any further about anything regarding Martians, secret Martian defense installations, Project Circus Peanut, or anything else. Lars, we've been through this over and over again. Just do your job.
The memo was dated November 20th, 1968. Exactly 30 years and 1 month after the original War of the Worlds radio broadcast. And this is only the beginning. You son of a...
Ours used to record all their conversations. Let's see. That's Bob Torkel, sir? That's Curly McDuff.
What you are hearing is a coded conversation between two high-ranking members of the Bureau of Administration Departments and the Department of Bureau offices. They're speaking in a thinly veiled code. B-1000 was the control code for the development of chemical weapons, and Anthony Earl was an operative in Camden, New Jersey.
But you still wearing a truss? Yeah, I gave that up months ago. Still got the weld stone. Yeah, I know. I still got mine. You know, you can bowl that well a trust? Well, it ain't easy, Bob, let me tell you.
We did some digging of our own here at the Minneapolis Public Library. We did some digging of our own here at the Minneapolis Public Library. The library provided reams of clear-cut evidence to establish a link between the Martian Defense Bureau of Administration and the Office of Bureaus, itself a little-known branch of the Bureau of Offices. It seems that funding traveled from the Office of Administration to the Office of Inter-Bureau Affairs. From there, it trickled down through the outer office comptroller of the Inter-Bureau Affairs Office to the Office of Bureaus. Arriving late and tired, the money spent the night in the lobby of the Office of Administrations before catching a late morning run to the Office of Bureaus. There, it was secretly laundered to the Martian Defense Bureau of Administration and hung out to dry. Armed with the evidence, we made our way here to the head office of the MDBA, which uses as a front the Minneapolis District Bowling Association.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know why you're here. We're a bowling association.
Donovan Smelter is the alleged head of the MDBA. And while we were there, he would not confirm one bit of information.
So you're going to deny everything?
Deny? There's nothing to deny.
What about the name Lars Svensson?
Means nothing to me. If he doesn't bowl, I probably don't know him.
All right. Well, maybe this list of irrefutable evidence will jog your memory.
Memory of what?
MDBA.
That's our initials, Minneapolis District Bowling Association.
Okay, fair enough. What's your association with Orson Welles?
None. He's some fat dead guy, isn't he?
When did you last work for the Department of Bureaus, the DOB?
Look, mister, I'm a steam fitter, Local 107.
The Bureau of Department Administration, what did you do for them?
Look, I might have
this
done some
memo
duct work
dated
there
1938/234/567/D/302 is this stat update.
We might have given up here, where this trail ended. Sad, confused, defeated, humiliated, disillusioned. We might have just thrown in the towel, tossed away the clipboard, just given up, gone home to our families, our children, taken up macrame, finished those little odd jobs around the house that never seemed to get done. We might have given up television journalism altogether, taken up a career in court reporting. But we didn't. We decided to go back to the house of Mrs. Svensson just one more time.
I'll have you know I could be risking my life to be showing you these.
These are sketches of deadly devices actually deployed by the MDBA. Lars Svensson stole these sketches from the Department of Bureau Administration. Project code name, Circus Peanut. Target area, the Twin Cities. Devices with names like Shinbuster, Bouncing Connie, and Orson's Thumb. And on each of the sketches, the signature of the man who drew them, Curly McDuff.
Listen, number 14, you want to bowl out in the alley, you just keep that kind of crap up. I'll have you out of here in seconds flat.
Curly McDuff worked on MDBA until he was released for mental instability. He is now the manager of the Mermaid Bowling Alley.
This is top secret, you know.
That's right.
Well, I'll be god dang. Yeah? Yeah, that's my signature out there. There's no doubt about that.
Explain this device to us. The River Kwai Special.
You know, a Martian, of course, is extremely attracted to canals. You know, they got them there back where they come from, and of course they got bridges. They see a bridge, they go nuts. What they do, they just start down on one end of the bridge, come right across the top. The bridge, of course, here is not a full bridge. They fall right off the end, fall down on the rocks or whatever we put below. Of course, Phil Myers thought put broken glass down here. Well, that finishes him off.
The Martians are deceived in believing this is an actual bridge.
Exactly.
They run and they plummet off the end into rocks or broken glass.
Exactly. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Fanciful ravings of some crackpot? Then explain this. A River Kwai special here in downtown Minneapolis. And there's more. McDuff's Lucifer's Elbow actually deployed near a busy suburban street. The Plankington Mine, fully armed and dangerous, tucked away here in a quiet Minneapolis neighborhood. And how about the Bouncing Connie and its menacing Shinbuster charge? It's right here in plain sight. We see them every day, high atop skyscrapers, in neighborhoods, still armed, still lethal, and until this day, still hidden from the public. And just how dangerous are they? Ask Mrs. Svensson.
Who killed your husband,
The government killed my husband. They murdered him. Sucked every last breath from his body. They blew him apart. They threw him to the dogs. They gobbled him up.
Squished his soul.
Squished his soul.
86'd him.
86'd him.
Hasta luego, buckwheat.
On October 19th of this year, Lars Svensson mysteriously died. According to Mrs. Svensson, his death was caused by a Martian defense device.
We wanted to bring it out in the open. That's why we did it. We wanted to clear the air. Open the windows. Oh, shed a new light on things.
Unlock the doors. Open the floodgates.
Yes.
Lift the bolts.
Rake the leaves.
Raise high the roof beams.
Open eyes.
Turn on the lights.
Clean the water.
Clean the wax out of the ears.
Oh, yes.
That night, the Svenssons were on their way to Wednesday night league bowling. They stopped here when Lars demanded to inspect this skinny boy device. It was dark. Lars made the fatal mistake of using his lighter to inspect a valve, and...
He must have shot up 60 feet. Oh, it was messy. When he came down, he looked like a burnt pork chop. No. A roasted ham. No, a burnt pork chop. It was ham all over. Oh, I'm still trying to pick up the pieces of my life.
And helping her to pick up the pieces, attorney for Mrs. Svensson, Lyle Rude.
We are suing the government of the United States for gross negligence in the public safety. We're suing for $100 million plus fees. The client has been gravely wronged. This won't bring her husband back, but it's going to make it a lot easier.
The snow is flying here at Deep Haven Cemetery, as are all the unanswered questions. How many defense installations are there and where? Why has the government refused to talk to us? If the Martians are here on Earth, where are they? And do they pay taxes? And what about the bowling connection? Lars Svensson could have answered all these questions, but he's dead. And the Martian defense system? It lives on. It still exists, hiding all around us in plain sight. This is Bob. Bob has a great job. He owns a BMW. He has a 4-bedroom house in a fashionable part of town. His wife is a successful litigation attorney. He's been addicted to cocaine and through a treatment program. His kids go to a Montessori daycare center. And yet, Bob is unhappy. Won't you contribute generously to the Upscale Professional Relief Fund? For only $7,000 a month, Bob can have more of what he needs. A second home, a cabin cruiser on Lake Minnetonka, another Volvo, a Mercedes-Benz station wagon, an aeroplane, a gold...
Won't you help me, please?
Give generously to the Upscale Professional Relief Fund. An ego is a terrible thing to waste. Mutual Bowling, coming soon only on TV 23. Concerning last week's story on linoleum floors, we reached into our mailbag and found a stack of letters, including this one. Kudos to 15 Minutes. Your story reminded me of a basketball I used to own. Have you seen it? I'd really like it back. This viewer wrote, while we applaud the efforts of your team to uncover the floor industry, what was glaringly missing was any mention of hardwood floors. What about them, huh? We won't let you walk over us this way. When you gentlemen sweep things under your rugs, they probably end up on a hardwood floor. And finally, this from a credit bureau in Blaine. We still have not received your payment due last month. This is undoubtedly an oversight on your part. We're sure you want to protect your good credit rating by attending to this matter immediately. I'm Bob Bag of Donuts. We'll be back next time with more stories on 15 Minutes.
Come into this gamma field, disrupt the waves in the gamma field, and of course a shin buster charge, called for obvious reason. That'll detonate, and well, you get some results roughly parallel to what you see down at the bottom here. Yeah, these are fantastic. I haven't seen these in 15, 20 years. But,
Lucifer's elbow.
yeah. Ionic gas bottle principle, you know.